Well, hi again. It's Carol Lovci, and it's week 5, and you've made it. Excellent job. Thanks so much for being here with me. It's been a privilege, and I'm so proud to see how well everyone's done, and I really am excited to see what you do with all this information as you go into your anatomy and physiology class. So you finished quite a few body systems this week in doing your terminology. And going into week 5, we're going to talk about some more body parts. We're going to talk about, let's see, our musculoskeletal system, which is our bones and our muscles. We're going to talk about our integumentary system, which is the largest organ in our body. We're going to talk about oncology and radiology. So there's some more exciting areas in which to look into this week. So I'm really excited about that as well. So I want to just let you know that as you're doing your questions and your assignments, remember to be giving comprehensive answers. Tell us how these things work. Share resources, articles, web pages that you found that were very helpful. Also remember that if you're having any trouble with any of the applications, any of the assignments, I'm here. So send me a text, shoot me an email, give me a call. I can't wait to talk to you. I wanted to give you a fun fact for this week. Last week we talked a little bit about what do you do to prepare for an interview. Well, here's another tip. There are some commonly known interview questions that get asked just about every single time you go for an interview. And it really isn't talking about your experience. They are looking to see how you'll respond when they ask you questions about yourself. So a common one is, what do you consider your biggest weakness? They're really not looking for you to tell them all of your character flaws or all your problems. If you start to unload with those, they'll see it as a red flag. What they do want to hear is, what do you see as things you can improve upon, right? I usually take that as an opportunity to talk about maybe something I go overboard in, something that's a benefit and a weakness. So an example is, let's say I talk about my work with coworkers. I might say that I'm a person who likes to meet deadlines and deliver what I promise on time. I can get frustrated with coworkers if I'm waiting on them to get something in an hour before it's due. So sometimes I could be a little more patient, or maybe I need to see what struggles they're having. But my problem is that then I jump in and I want to do it for them. So learning how to help them without doing it for them, I guess, would be something I could improve upon. So you see there, I've actually talked about a strength as my weakness, that I'm too involved in my outcomes and my peers' outcomes, that sometimes I can get entrenched there. So that's a good and a bad thing, right? I don't want to talk about, well, I'm kind of sloppy and I procrastinate. Those are things they look for. People admittedly say when somebody asks what their weaknesses, they think they want to hear some weaknesses. Well, they're looking at them to see, wow, that's not a weakness I can live with. I need somebody who's, Johnny on the spot. So be careful and think about the most commonly used or asked questions and prepare in advance. You really want to do that. You really want to come in there when you're nervous and you're not quite sure what to say, you've already kind of got it spelled out in your head, what your examples are, what your questions are, etc. So I hope that's been helpful. I know that I have enjoyed these 5 weeks. I can't wait to see the rest of you who have some missing work get that in, because I think everybody can get a great grade in this class. That's always my goal, is to not only make sure you pass, but you pass with a high grade, showing that you really got the information, because this medical terminology is something that goes into every class and every field. So this is a place to really emphasize your learning. So thanks so much, you guys. I hope to see you again. Good luck to you.